Welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Matt. And today we're looking at day 2 of our article, Peder Elias turning pain into pop. So last time we got a bit of an intro to, who Peder Elias is and, what makes him so popular. So Peder Elias is a musician from Norway, and he sings emotional music with deep emotions within the music. And he first got signed by Sony Music in 2018, and after that started to become popular on the radio in his home country.
Now, what was very interesting for me was that he became really popular in Korea in 2021. And because of that, he was able to have his first concert in Korea the following year.
And following that, he's become popular in other parts of Asia, including Taiwan, where he has performed 4 times. And most recently, he's also done a Southeast Asia tour where he's gone to places like Malaysia and the Philippines.
Now, in my experience, when I was a kid, I remember a lot of my favorite bands and artists, they became even more popular after touring Southeast Asia. For example, I know a lot of our viewers might not know them because you're too young, but bands like Simple Plan and even Green Day and Good Charlotte, they all toured in Southeast Asia and they just had so many fans that just love them. They're really loyal, diehard fans.
All right, well, I guess Peder Elias also is gaining these diehard fans throughout Asia. And let's find out how he's done this and why they love him so much when we get into this article.
Peder Elias often draws ideas from difficult memories to create his music. He transforms emotions like sadness and loneliness into gentle pop songs that connect deeply with his listeners. For example, the song Tell a Son shows Peder's talent for expressing honesty and hope. In the track, he sings about his parents' divorce and its impact on his life. Fans describe the lyrics as simple yet comforting, like a warm hug. His voice sounds like a kind friend when you are having a hard time.
Welcome to day 2 of our article, Peder Elias, turning pain into pop. Now, this pain we're talking about is his emotional songs and why people really like them and relate to them. So we're going to learn more about him today.
All right, well, let's get into today's article. Peder Elias often draws ideas from difficult memories to create his music. Okay, so a memory, so difficult memories. A memory is something that you remember from the past. So if he has difficult memories, they're things that happened in his life in the past that he can think about now and remember and use them to help create his music. So an example sentence, the memory of this trip will stay with me.
Right, so of course we have good and bad memories, but for Peder, he uses some of his sad, painful memories and makes it into music. He transforms emotions like sadness and loneliness into gentle pop songs that connect deeply with his listeners. So the word gentle means to be soft and kind, and you can have 2 types of meanings. Gentle can be used to describe a person. They are a gentle person. They're very kind. They're very soft-spoken. And another meaning could be doing something softly. You can speak softly. She is a gentle speaker. You can touch someone gently. That's being gentle. So you're not using a lot of force or a lot of strength to do something. An example sentence would be, Melanie spoke in a gentle voice to calm her baby.
All right, so I guess, his music is gentle, but I guess you don't like much gentle music. You said you like rock and metal, so that would be not gentle at all.
Well, I guess.
All right, well, let's go to Hanny.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们今天要继续介绍挪威创作歌手 Peder Elias。课文提到说，他经常从艰难的回忆当中汲取灵感来创作音乐，把悲伤和孤独等等的情绪转化为温柔的流行歌曲，来跟听众产生深刻的连结。单字 memory 这个名词，它表示回忆、记忆或者是记性。Gentle 则是形容温柔的、轻柔的，它的副词是 gently 这个副词就表示轻轻地、温柔地。我们接回到课文中。
All right, going back to our article. For example, and this is an example of the gentle and emotional music he makes. The song Tell a Son shows Peder's talent for expressing honesty and hope.In the track, he sings about his parents' divorce and its impact on his life. Okay, so that's a very difficult thing for a lot of people to go through, and it can cause emotional pain, and he's used that to make a song about it. And he's used that because he has a lot of talent. So a talent is a natural ability to do something. That means that it's not necessarily something you learn to do well, but you were able to do it well because you naturally had these skills or you were born with this. So you usually are born with a talent for something or a talent to do something. An example sentence, my sister has a real talent for drawing.
Fans describe the lyrics as simple yet comforting.Like a warm hug. His voice sounds like a kind friend when you are having a hard time. So his music is gentle. He doesn't use a lot of hard, complicated words, and that makes a lot of people feel very comforted from his music. It's like a gentle hug. Now, what a hug is when you hold someone,embrace someone, you hold someone very tightly with your arms, and this is to show affection, or sometimes to hug someone to make someone feel better. If you see that your friend is feeling sad, a hug might make someone feel better. So you are using your arms and you're putting it around someone else. That is a hug. An example sentence would be, we shared a long hug before saying goodbye at the airport.Okay, well, we know that his music is very gentle and the words are very comforting. So a lot of people like his music. But before we learn a little more about him, let's go to Hanny.
刚刚说 Peder Elias 会从艰难的回忆中汲取灵感创作音乐，像他的一首歌 Tell a Son 就唱出了父母离婚以及这件事对他自己生活的影响。那这首歌展现出他表达真诚与希望的才能。歌迷形容这个歌词既简单又抚慰人心，就像一个温暖的拥抱。好，单字 talent 当名词可以指才能、天分，也可以指有才华的人、人才。Talent 的后面可以接 for 加名词或动名词来表达说某方面的才能。下一个单字 hug 可以当名词或动词来表达拥抱。Kiki 老师这时候有提到 embrace。embrace 那这个字可以当动词来表达拥抱或者是乐意接纳、欣然接受的意思。那这边还有两个重点，第一个是 describe somebody or something as 加上名词、形容词或是 VING 可以表达将某人事物描述为怎么样怎么样。这个动词 describe 就是有描述、形容的意思。例如 his neighbors described him as kind and helpful. 他的邻居们都说他是善良而且乐于助人。好，第二个重点是 yet 的不同词性和用法。首先，它可以当连接词来表达可是、却、然而。那么我们看个例句是 The food there is great, yet it's a bit pricey.那里的食物很棒，可是有点贵。好，接着 yet 可以当副词用来表达还或者是尚未，常常用在疑问句或者是否定句里。那或者是你可以把它跟完成式来连用。举例来说 ，Have you read the book yet？ 那本书你看了没呀？好，那我们接回到课文中。
Okay, we've been talking about the kinds of songs and music that Peder makes, and it sounds like it's very, nice music to listen to, and maybe when you're feeling sad, it can help you to feel better. So we've still got a bit more to learn about Peder Elias, and we'll do that in the second part of the article, and we'll see you then.
When he performs on stage and speaks in interviews, Peder often introduces his songs with short stories about his past and his life. This honest style helps fans feel seen and understood, especially those who have gone through similar experiences. Similarly, his music videos often feature peaceful scenes that match the words and messages of his songs. By facing pain without fear, Peder Elias and his music give people comfort and a reason to feel hope. Therefore, in a world that often pushes pain aside, each new release reminds listeners that they are not alone.
Welcome back. Before the break, we learned a little bit about Peder and how he uses experiences from his past and makes it into gentle music that people can feel very connected to. And it's very comforting when they listen to it. So now we're going to learn a little bit more about him as a performer.
All right, let's take a look. When he performs on stage and speaks in interviews, Peder often introduces his songs with short stories about his past and his life. Okay, so he's not just performing the songs to you, but he's also telling you what made him write this song, what experience he has been through, which caused him to feel this strong emotion, which he projects through his music. So.
Right, and maybe like through his writing of his songs is also how he expresses the pain and helps him deal with this past experience. This honest style helps fans feel seen and understood, especially those who have gone through similar experiences. So his listeners, his followers, they might listen to his music, and also when he shares his stories, they'll feel very connected to him, and they also won't feel so alone because they might feel, oh, I've experienced this too. And someone who is so successful and someone in the public eye, they have experienced this type of experience as well. So I don't have to be so scared. I don't have to be so alone.
That's right. And when someone says they feel seen, it means they feel that someone has noticed them, has connected with their pain that they're going through, and has recognized that it's difficult for them. Back to our article. Similarly, his music videos often feature peaceful scenes that match the words and messages of his songs. So yeah, music videos, gotta have a good music video to go with a good pop song. And usually, pop songs have a lot of dancing in their music videos, a lot of lights and colors. But Peder's music videos are not really like that. They're peaceful to watch, so it goes along with his calming music. All right, let's go to Hanny now.
课文提到 Peder Elias 在舞台上表演或是在访谈的时候，常常会以他自身过去和生活的小故事来介绍他的歌曲。那他透过音乐来投射他内心跟情感，这种真诚的风格让歌迷感受到被看见而且被理解，特别是那些有过类似经历的人。那么 Matt 老师刚刚在讲投射的时候，他用到 project 这个字，就是 project 把它当动词念作 project， 它可以表达投射或投影。这边还有一个重点是 go through 的不同意思。首先 go through 可以表达经历、体验，就跟动词 experience 意思相近。那它的受词通常会是辛苦或是不愉快的经验。例如 Dave and his family are going through a painful time. Dave 和他的家人正在经历一段艰苦的时期。好，第二个我们可以用 go through 去表达仔细检查或者是仔细查看，它的受词是事物。例如 She went through the contract line by line. 她一行一行的仔细检查合约。好，那我们接着回到课文中。
Welcome back to the article. By facing pain without fear, Peder Elias and his music give people comfort and a reason to feel hope. So when they listen to his music because they feel like they can connect to this artist, they're not alone in the experiences that they've gone through, they feel hope. They feel like there's there's a possibility for better things in the future.
Therefore, in a world that often pushes pain aside, each new release reminds listeners that they are not alone. Okay, so his music lets people know that they're not alone with their feelings, that other people feel the same feelings as them. And this music reminds them of that. So to remind someone is to cause someone to remember something. Now, this can be when you maybe smell a food that you've had before and it reminds you of something that happened the last time you were eating that food. Or, for example, you could remind someone to do something. If I say, oh, Kiki, remember to buy milk at the supermarket. I'm reminding her. So another example sentence, Sam's kindness reminds us to help others. Okay, now let's go to Hanny.
课文最后提到 Peder Elias 和他的音乐带给人们慰藉和希望，在这一个经常回避痛苦的世界中，他的每一首新歌都在提醒着听众，他们并不孤单。好，单字 remind 它表示提醒、使记起、使想起。那文中用到 push pain aside 来表达回避痛苦。当我们用 push aside， 就是指把什么搁置一旁不理会。那用法会是push aside somebody or something， 或者是可以用 push somebody or something aside 去表达把某人事物晾在一旁，抛诸脑后，不予考虑的意思。接回到课文中。
Welcome back. So we've learned a little bit about Peder Elias, but we do have a what do you think question today. So Matt, do you like to listen to songs that have a deeper meaning?
When I listen to music, I just want to relax and zone out. So for me, no, I don't want a deeper meaning. I just want something that I can dance to, something that I can sing along to. I don't really need, I've pushed my emotions aside, so I don't want to connect with them through music.
That makes sense. That's very you.
Okay. Do you like music with deeper meanings?
I don't have to listen to it all the time, but yes, I think that sometimes music with a deeper meaning can really make you feel emotional, different types of emotion, good emotions or even sad emotion. And sometimes that helps you release your emotions as well.
All right, well, that's it for our article today. We've learned a lot about Peder Elias and why he's so popular, and I assume he'll continue to become more and more famous as the years go on. So let's review this article again, and we will see you next time.
Peder Elias often draws ideas from difficult memories to create his music. He transforms emotions like sadness and loneliness into gentle pop songs that connect deeply with his listeners. For example, the song Tell a Son shows Peder's talent for expressing honesty and hope. In the track, he sings about his parents' divorce and its impact on his life. Fans describe the lyrics as simple yet comforting, like a warm hug. His voice sounds like a kind friend when you are having a hard time. When he performs on stage and speaks in interviews, Peder often introduces his songs with short stories about his past and his life. This honest style helps fans feel seen and understood, especially those who have gone through similar experiences. Similarly, his music videos often feature peaceful scenes that match the words and messages of his songs. By facing pain without fear, Peder Elias and his music give people comfort and a reason to feel hope. Therefore, in a world that often pushes pain aside, each new release reminds listeners that they are not alone.
最后，我们来复习今天课文里的单字文法。 单字的部分有 memory 名词，可以表达回忆、记忆或是记性。gentle 是形容温柔的、轻柔的。talent 这个名词可以指才能、天分或者是有才华的人、人才。hug 当名词表示拥抱。remind 是动词，表示提醒、使记起、使想起。文法的部分，我们第一个学到 describe somebody or something as 加上名词，或者是接形容词或 VING， 可以表达将某人事物描述为怎么样。第二个学到了 yet 的不同词性跟用法，它可以当连接词表达可是、却、然而，那它也可以当副词来表达还或者是尚未的意思。第三个学到 go through 的不同意思，它可以表达经历或是体验，它也可以表达仔细检查、仔细的查看。好，那么以上这讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Today, we are going to explore Yeliu Ocean World, a fun and educational place with so much to do and see. There are not only performances to watch, but also sea animals to visit, giving you a unique experience. Let's explore Yeliu Ocean World together. Yeliu Ocean World is divided into several themed areas. Ocean Spirit Education Hall has a high dive show. Audiences are thrilled by leaps from a high platform. People can admire sea lions and dolphins there as well. It's enjoyable to watch sea lions move their flexible bodies. Sea Life Aquarium is designed to look like an undersea tunnel. It also includes extraordinary natural features from the Yeliu area. About 200 species of sea life are on display inside. Visitors can watch the octopus jar opening show, or they can feel sea animals in the touch pool. Models of ocean animals give visitors a look at the animals' body structures. Yeliu Ocean World also has interactive multimedia, painting, and photo areas. This place combines education and fun and is ideal for a family trip. Wow, visiting Yeliu Ocean World gives you a believable undersea experience, which means it feels as if you're truly below the surface of the sea. With this unforgettable immersive experience, Yeliu Ocean World is the perfect place to spend quality time with the people and sea animals that you love.